All right, this is Zoe. I'm Richie. Welcome aboard, Zoe. I got Eva back there. Aloha. Welcome aboard. And welcome aboard, Ian. I'm Richie. Aloha. We got Linda back there now. Aloha, Linda. Welcome aboard. We got Chip with us now. Aloha, I'm Richie. Welcome aboard. And Tiger, everybody's on board now. All right, aloha, awina laule, keke ku'ui noa te heo, and that's Hawaiian for good afternoon. My name is Richie. You can hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Has any of you been on a helicopter before? Everybody got a safety briefing in the lobby, correct? Well, the first couple minutes of the flight, I won't be talking to you. I'll be busy talking to the control tower. Once we get clear of the airport, I'll turn the intercom on and narrate the flight for you the whole time. You can see yourself on the monitor here. You're live on video. Everything you do will be held against you for use in the future. So I'll be making a video of the flight. You be in it. We also have 3 outside cameras to catch all the action. All the music and narration will be on the video too. Make sure your safety belt is securely fastened. Should it come out faster than flight, don't panic, just refasten it. So sit back, relax, enjoy the music. I'll be back on the air when we'll clear the airport. We'll be on the way as soon as the tower tells us we can go.
I come here to warn you about tonight's campfire. When I woke up this morning, I saw the cane was pushed to the ground. The helicopter story, the guard was snooping around. Hey, the children, gotta move them before it's time to grab yours, I'll take mine. I gotta pull them in time before the cane fire. I gotta warn you about the cane fire. Burn, burn, burning from the cane fire. Gotta save those children. up the cane pile. Burn, 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 even the cane pile.
O kapamaya kama, hali hali may nalagya. Hey, I love now palipo, na oya kanipo no, na oya kanipo no. O kapamaya kama, hali hali may nalagya. Hey, I love now palipo, na oya kanipo no.
Okay, back on the air with you. We're starting to get a little ways away from the airport traffic area. Now we're westbound on the North Shore, coming out of 1,400 feet, doing about 110 miles an hour at the moment. So you can drive around this end of the island, going northwest to Lahaina. The road down there is paved the whole way. Takes a couple hours to get to Lahaina this way. Two reasons why. One reason is the curves in the road. They slow you down. Also, there's a section of that road that's only as wide as one car. So someplace you have to back up to let the traffic go by. But it's paved the whole way, and you can see the road just above the cliff that we're coming to beam down. So we're going to make a left turn here and head right up into the valley now. The valley we're heading up into is called Waihe'e. Waihe'e in Hawaiian means slippery water. The valley got that name because we get so much rain in here that moss grows on the rocks, making it tricky to walk and hike up into the valley. We're going to have a perfect view of the tallest waterfall on the island of Maui, straight ahead of us, the back of Hillside Canyon. That waterfall in the back there plunges 1,250 feet to the bottom. Everybody's still doing good? All right, we'll go further to the back of the valley. From here on up, the only way to see this part of the valley is by helicopter. If you were hiking down there, the waterfalls are just too tall to climb over to get this far back. We're going to go to the very back wall, the back right-hand corner of the valley over there, which is called the Wall of Tears. It's called back because the waterfalls back there, they don't flow from the top of the mountain. Instead, they come right out of holes in the porous lava rock. So it gives the appearance as though the mountain was weeping or crying. Yeah, that's why it's called the Wall of Tears, straight ahead in the very back. So perfect view right now all the way to the back of Waihe'e Valley and the Wall of Tears. Just think, everyone, this is where the stream begins, where the water flows right out of the rock. We call this mountain range West Maui. It is the second wettest spot in the whole world. Get over 450 inches of rain here on the top of the mountain. The wettest spot in the whole world, that would be the island of Kauai. Mount White, all they gets over 600 inches of rain here, but number 2 at more than 450. However, we were the wettest spot in the world one time, 1980. Oh, that was a wet year. 1980, we got over 600 inches of rain on the mountain. That's the only recorded time in history that Maui was the wettest spot in the world. So this mountain range, West Maui, supplies most of the island of Maui with its drinking water supply. About a half mile downstream, there's a small dam located down there. So they actually divert part of the stream, and it goes through the mountain through a tunnel to the county water system from way up here in the valley. We have a nice view of the Waihe'e Valley Ridge Trail, right on the top of the ridge straight ahead that we're approaching. It's one of the most hiked trails on Maui. So many people hiking every day. As we get closer, it'll look like a dirt road running on the top of the ridge from all the foot traffic on it. People hiking along it today. We'll go back down to the coast. We'll follow the cliffs as we head to the island of Molokai. You get some more views of the road off to the left and ahead of us as it winds its way through the gulches and the ravines down there on its way to Lahaina. As we go ashore here, we're going to descend down to 1,000 feet along the cliff. So these are the tallest peaks on the island of Maui. Up ahead, they're going to top out at about 600 feet. So we'll be looking at the tallest peaks in the world, the North Shore of Molokai, where they plunge over 3,000 feet straight down. There's a single house on the top of the last peak over there all by itself, surrounded by pine trees, that brown house sitting right on the edge there. Beautiful view from that home. Unfortunately, no one lives there anymore. That home belonged to a chronic sleepwalker, but she's gone now. It's such a lame joke. I know that's a dad joke. In my case, that's a grandpa joke. I have more of those to irritate you with later in the flight, too. Now, on the return flight, we'll fly along the same coast face the other way. That way you'll get all the same views off the right side as we're getting out the left side at the moment. Stop-shaped mountain peak coming up next is Kahakaloa Point. When we pass that peak, we'll get a good look at Kahakaloa Village. Let's say you decide to drive around the center of the island. When you pass through Kahakaloa Village, then you know you're about halfway around the drive to land. This is also referred to as King Kahikili's Leap. That's because King Kahikili would cliff dive off lower section of that pinnacle there before going to battle, as a sign of bravery to inspire his warriors. And you can see the little village down in the valley there now. Straight ahead, that's the end of the island up there, the northwest tip of Maui called Nakalete Point. There's a blowhole located at Nakalete Point. A blowhole, that's a hole in the lava rock formed when the lava fluid out of the ocean lets a hole or a puka in it. When the tide is high, the big swells come in and forces the water through the puka, and that blowhole can spout like 100 feet in the air, and then it goes straight ahead. People park their cars along the road above the blowhole, and they hike down to it, and they like to stand around it and get sprayed by ocean water for free. Just waiting for another wave to hit. It's almost straight ahead of us. There it goes again, another blast and another one. Another big blast. There's a bunch of people standing just to the left of us there. The guy in the white shirt with the blue eyes there is the closest to us. When we come back this way, I'll put it out the other side, but right now we'll begin our journey across the channel to the island of Molokai. So more than 8 miles across the channel here from Nakalete Point on Maui behind us to Cape Alava, northeast tip of Molokai, straight ahead of us now. The group singing for us is called Navai'eha. That's actually my grandsons that are singing and playing music for us. They came out with their second album the end of last year, and they won the Hoku Hanohano Hawaii Music Awards for Best Album, Best Song, Best Group, Best Hawaiian Pronunciation. They even got a Grammy nomination. Pretty cool. The one singing right now is on the last series of that TV show called The Voice. He was on Team John Legend, made it up to the top 20, did really good on the show. So the name of this channel we're crossing, this is called the Pailolo Channel. Pailolo in Hawaiian means crazy fisherman. The Hawaiians named it that because they thought anybody would be crazy to go fishing in this channel. Reason being, this particular channel can get extremely rough very quickly and without any warning. As far as the depth of the channel, it doesn't really get that deep, at least relatively speaking. The maximum depth of the Pailolo Channel just a little over 800 feet deep. 800 might sound deep, however, if we made a right turn, went that way 2 miles over there, we dropped to 18,000 feet deep. And that's because there are no islands or landmass to the north of us, so Kind of makes 800 sound a little bit shallow in comparison. So the island of Molokai is the 5th largest Hawaiian island, covers 260 square miles. It's 38 miles long and 10 miles wide at the widest point. Population of Molokai, just a little over 7,000 people. It has the highest percentage of people with Hawaiian blood. So my mother-in-law was pure Hawaiian. Makes my lovely wife here a half Hawaiian. Makes our kids quarter Hawaiian. But our grandkids are more than that because my sons-in-laws are all about 3/4 Hawaiian. But you don't come across many pure Hawaiians anymore. Right now we're aimed directly at Turtle Rock. So if you picture the small rock coming out of the ocean as the head of the turtle, then the large rock is the back shell with a flipper coming towards us. When we come back from Molokai, we'll pass it on the other side. When we do that, it'll take on a different animal shape, but right now it looks like the sea turtle or the honu. The beautiful green pastures up on top of Cape Alava belong to Pu'uohoku Ranch, one of several cattle ranches located on Molokai. We're going to fly over the ranch and then above Halava Valley. Halava Valley is the very first place settled by the Hawaiians, who were the Polynesians that came here from the Marquesas Islands. So they settled Halava Valley back in 650 AD. Once Molokai was settled, then they went to the other islands after that, the first settling here. We're coming up and over Pu'uohoku Ranch now. So Pu'uohoku in Hawaiian means Hill of Stars. As we come up the Halava Valley, we'll see two beautiful beaches down at the entrance to the valley. Also down to the right at the bottom of the valley is where the road ends. So you cannot drive past the Halava Valley. Because once you reach here, you're at the tallest sea cliffs in the world. No roads beyond Halava. And on the left, we got quite a bit of water coming down Halava Falls right now. Of course, the only thing keeping those waterfalls flowing is runoff rainwater from the forest above that. Sometimes you'll see people swimming in that bottom pond because you can actually hike to that pond from the coast. Nobody's swimming down there right now, though.
Kauai,
We'll head out of here. We'll go straight out to the North Shore now and get a look at the tallest sea cliffs in the world according to the Guinness Book of World Records. We're coming up on the tallest sea cliffs in the whole world right now. To our left, we're looking 38 miles to the end of Molokai. And we'll bring that same view around to the right side too. Everybody, well, we're going really good with the tallest sea cliff in the world. How about the tallest waterfall in Hawaii? Straight ahead of us, we're looking at it. So now we're plunged 1,749 feet to the bottom.
Sunshine from the heart.
And we'll climb right up to the top of it.
I was in your eyes, paradise, calling you, calling me, if you try.
Everybody still doing good? All right. Sometimes we'll see the mountain goats out here on the street for us. So Molokai has wild goats, wild pigs, bighorn sheep, and even deer hunting. You're probably as happy as I am that there are no snakes in the state of Hawaii. Unless you count lawyers, and there's thousands, otherwise no snakes. So the main economy of Molokai used to be the pineapple industry. It used to be a huge pineapple plantation located on the southwest end of the island owned by Joel Pineapple Company, but it closed down. What happened was foreign imported pineapple became cheaper than the ones grown here, so it forced the plantation out of business. When the plantation was closing, Molokai Ranch built a hotel on the west end of the island. They were hoping to provide jobs for the people that were losing their pineapple jobs. My wife and I stayed at that hotel a couple of times. It was a small Sheraton. It was a nice place, but it was out in the middle of nowhere. And the beach wasn't safe for swimming due to the strong current and the big waves. So the hotel was never very busy, so it closed down. Unfortunately, due to the failure of the hotel and the lost pineapple jobs, Molokai has the highest unemployment rate of any island. Beautiful place to live, but a difficult place to earn a living due to the lack of job opportunities here. I have at least 24 friends born and raised on Molokai that moved to Maui to find employment, and also to be able to buy a home. We have a nice view from offshore, now looking back up into Halava Valley, again where the very first settlement was. In the days of the early Hawaiians, there were over 5,000 people living in the valley then. Today, less than a dozen people live there. One reason for the lack of people, that valley does not have electricity. And most people don't want to live on electricity nowadays. We're going to leave the Friendly Isle behind us now. So that is Molokai's nickname, the Friendly Isle. Every island has a nickname. Maui's nickname is Valley Isle. We'll pass by Turtle Rock again, this time on the north side of it. We'll just look at the large rock because the small rock won't be part of the picture on this pass. When we get a beam and just start to pass, it'll change shape. This time it'll look like an elephant laying down on its right side. So the tail of the elephant will be towards us. And the back of the elephant curving up around the front left where the head of the trunk is at. So it was a turtle, but now it's an elephant. Even has a smile. They're pretty cool. This song is called Pulelehua. Pulelehua in Hawaiian means butterfly. This grandson's singing now. This song for his daughter, one of my great-granddaughters. So the one singing now, his name is Kauai Ukamaliola Halalani Kumalini Kuba'a. Say that correctly, you get free helicopter fly. Tiger can't play though. I don't think you could even get it. Nobody's ever got that one. You know, most Hawaiians have very long names. 9 of our 18 grandchildren speak fluent Hawaiian. That's because they went to Hawaiian immersion school, where the language they spoke from preschool through the 12th grade was Hawaiian. That's why they're able to write beautiful Hawaiian songs, because they can sing in the Hawaiian language. Then our oldest daughter teaches Hawaiian at the University of Hawaii on Maui. And 2 of our grandsons teach Hawaiian on Maui, now one in public and the other in private school. Maui is the second largest Hawaiian island, covers 728 square miles. Maui is over 40 miles long. The narrowest part of Maui is the Central Valley we took off from. It's only 7 miles across that narrow stretch. Maui is bigger than the island of Oahu, though. And just think, Oahu has 10 times your population, over 1 million people there, versus about 160,000 living on Maui today. That's one of many reasons we use the local expression Maui no Kauai, which means Maui is the best of all. And it is. My parents moved us to Maui in 1966. I was 13 when we came here. So the population of Maui at that time was only 30,000. There were only 3 hotels on Maui then. Not a single condominium was built yet. And we only had 3 traffic light signals on the whole island. All 3 were in Wailuku, and they actually turned them off on Saturday and Sunday because there was no traffic. Hard to imagine it being that slow. In those days, almost everybody worked in agriculture. 3 hotels didn't provide many jobs, but we had 5 sugar mills operating 24/7 and 3 pineapple canneries. So you worked in a cannery or mill or in the fields. I worked in the pineapple cannery when I was a kid, but I almost got canned because I couldn't concentrate. And they put the squeeze on me. Oh my gosh, that's 3 dump jack jokes in a row there. I told you I had more coming. Alright, we're approaching Nakulei Point again, where the blowhole is at. If you decide to drive out to the blowhole and hike down to it, that's all okay. Just don't get too close to the blowhole. A few years ago, a guy got too close and fell in the blowhole, and of course he did not survive that ordeal. Well, I really did work in the pineapple cannery when I was a kid. I didn't get canned. I quit after 4 days of employment. My job was to sit on the pineapple canning machine and grab lids from the box off the floor and put them on the machine like that. So I'd do that motion with my right arm for 8 hours a day like that. Plus the clock was on the wall right in front of my face, so of course it was like I was standing still watching the clock all day, just couldn't do it anymore. As we approach Nakulei Point, you can see the cars parked along the road above the blowhole. So it's a very popular attraction, even when it's not spouting. Well, the only time it doesn't spout is when the tide's low or the waves are small, or a combination of those 2 things. So the tide's a little bit low right now, but we have some big flows coming in, making it spout for us. So we'll see what kind of action we get from it when they come around the point here in a moment.
No
coming up on the blowhole now, directly off our right. Waiting for a wave to hit it. There goes a little pup. There you go. There again. On action. Well, there's hundreds of ferocious wild pigs in the rainforest behind us. I know that, because my father-in-law was one of the best-known wild boar hunters on the island. Hunted wild pigs his whole life. His father was a hunter before him. He taught me to hunt. I hunted with him for about 25 years. Biggest wild pig we ever caught, weighed over 350 pounds and had 3.5 inch tusks on it. That's one of the boar tusks there. You can actually hunt pigs all year round every day, so there's no limit on pig hunting. They did that because they've been trying to eradicate wild pigs since I was a little kid, but their plan did not work, so unfortunately they've been multiplying everywhere. They've actually become a real nuisance on the island now. Just ahead you can see where the rocks jut out of the ocean. There's some beautiful typos in these rocks. People refer to these as the olivine pools because they're kind of olivine green in color when the sunlight is just right. So you park along the road above this area and hike down to swim in that. So the one everybody goes swimming in is the one we're coming to be in now. This one. Another view of Kahakaloa Village again, the halfway mark on the drive to Lahaina when you drive to Lahaina on the north shore. All right, make the shaka sign for the camera, everybody. Aloha. Hope everybody had a great time. Hope you have a great time rest having it to visit our beautiful island. I guess I'm just stuck here the rest of my life. Another tough day at the office, but somebody's got to do this stuff. So. Well, I thank each of you for choosing to fly with us today. It was my pleasure to be your pilot and show you some of the beauty of Maui and Molokai. I'm going to call the control tower now. I'll be talking to those guys from now till touchdown. We'll be touching down in about 4 minutes, and I'll be able to talk to you when we get on the ground.
what you dream of, dream really do come true. Someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly.
Moving in, just being seated in the helicopter into the ground crew gives you instruction to exit. When they have you exit, they're going to have you stand on the blue line for your safety.
I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drop, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dream that you dare to, why, oh, why can't I?
All right, mahalo nui loa, hui ho malama pono. Thank you, everybody. You can take off your goggles and then your headset while we wait here for the ground crew.